Hey there, this video is for Talia. My name is Steven. Hey, in this video, I'm going to show you three things that, when implemented correctly, will actually start ranking you above your competitors on these Google searches for junk removal companies in the Raleigh area. Now, if by the end of this video, you can see that I have the technical know-how to do this and get you more high quality jobs, you can reach back out to me and we can chat. Or if you just want to take this information and implement it yourself, that's fine as well. But I'm going to go ahead and get right into this. Now, the three things I'll be going over are content, citations, and backlinks. Now, content is pretty much everything on your homepage here. Really, your entire site, but primarily your homepage. Now, most business owners, they understand that the content on their front page is pretty important, but they're kind of unsure of how much content, what type of content Google is actually looking for to get them ranked and get them found, right? Now, Google usually likes to see at least around 1,500 words on these websites, these service-based industry website homepages. The reason it gives you plenty of opportunity to add in all the buyer intent keywords and keyword phrases that people are searching for when they're searching for your services, right? Now, I pulled up one of your competitors, and this is the number one competitor for junk removal in Raleigh, and this is Count Juncula, and this is their Raleigh page. And I threw them into a tool I use that I subscribe to, a pretty cool tool. Actually gives me like a behind the scenes view of what Google actually uses to rank these websites. So their location, Raleigh location page, is currently being found for 59 keywords, and it has been clicked on almost 800 times in just the past 30 days. Pretty astronomical. So I went ahead and through your site there, miles of junk in here, and you are currently not being found for any keywords. Therefore, you're not going to get clicked on, right? So let's go back to our competitor, and we can actually click on that number, and that's going to bring up a list of all their, well, it should. Oh my gosh, there it goes, a list of all their keywords that they're being found for. Now, the ones we really want to pay attention to are these keywords with locations attached to them, like junk removal, Raleigh, NC. That key phrase alone was searched right around 640 times in the past 30 days, and their site was clicked on 231 times just for that one, right? But they got a bunch of them here. And so you'd want to go down the list and grab all these location ones and put them on your site, right? And not just once, but those main ones with the high search volume that we were looking at, like that one, you'd want to find out how many times they have it on their site and put it on more. And that's why it's important too to have that word count up so high so it doesn't look, what Google calls it, keyword stuffing. It doesn't look unnatural, right? If you were to do that, you would actually beat out your competition on that content front. Now, and I'm sorry for my voice, I'm just getting over something. So yeah. So citations is next. So now when people are searching these terms like junk removal, Raleigh NC, studies have shown that right around 45% of those people are going to be clicking on one of these three businesses in this section here called the map pack. Now this is your Google business profile, and the main factor here in getting ranked in here, while there's several, the main factor is citations. A lot of people think it's reviews, and like I said, that is a factor, but it's not the main factor. So a citation is your business's name, address, and phone number on a directory online. Some examples of these directories are like Yelp, Yellow Pages, and White Pages, just to name a few. I'm sure you guys have quite a few. Most businesses do, but it's usually the businesses that have like between 250 to 300 citations that we find that usually ends up kind of dominating the map pack here. Good news is there are tools available that will show us what citations these businesses have. Say like Count Juncula, say we find they have like 250 citations. You'd want to go down that list of citations they have, match them, right? All of them to the bottom, and then just add like 50 to 100 more. And that should be enough to put you up and probably dominate the map pack. Now, underneath the map pack is what we call Google's organic search results list. Number one spot captures right around 40% of all the clicks. This is 45% split in between these three businesses. This is 40% all by itself. And the main driver here is what we call backlinks. Now, backlinks, it's essentially other websites on the internet that have a link on their website somewhere that when it's clicked, it leads right back to your website. Now, Google uses these links that link back to you, these backlinks, they use them as kind of like an online referral system. It's like it's like this other site is like referring this other site, right? And the more popular and um, what is it? If it's like related to your site and it's popular, the better for you, right? So say you have a what I mean by that, say you have a local blog page or a um, uh, another industry related site that's related to your industry in some way that's linking back to you, that's what's actually going to help push you up in Google's rankings. However, since you guys are a junk removal company, say you have like a site like Pizza Hut linking back to you, that's not going to do you guys any good, even though they're popular, because you guys don't sell pizza. So I brought up one of your other competitors here. I think these guys are number two. This is Junk King, and this is their Raleigh page. And I pushed them into the same tool here. And so the number two spot is getting right around 600 traffic, right? But I want to look at this right here, this backlink profile. So at this point, we know that it's through the content, primarily the keywords that Google will find you for what people are searching for. And then in order to determine where they're going to rank you, it depends on your backlinks, the quality of your backlinks and the relevance of those backlinks to your industry. So they currently have 240 backlinks coming from a total of 42 other websites. When we look at your backlinks, you have 65 backlinks coming from a total of 43 other websites. So it's not necessarily about the number, that it is about, the quality and the relevance to your website. So let's go back to our competitor here. And we know that it's the relevance of these websites that are giving them power, the backlinks coming from the website. So we can click on that number, that 42, and that's going to give us all 42 websites they're currently getting their backlinks from. So what you could really do, I mean, this is very practical, is you could go down this list and reach out to all these websites and get backlinks yourself. And if you were to do that with like the top couple sites there, you would actually put yourself in contention and maybe even get that top spot there and acquire all that traffic they're getting. And now, if you kept doing that, if you did that with like the top 5 sites, there's no doubt it would take some time, but you would end up getting that number one spot. Now, I hope that made sense. I know the backlinks, it was took me a little while to kind of grasp what that was. Now, just to recap, first it's content. You want at least 1,500 words on your homepage with the right keywords and the right amount of keywords. Second are citations. You want to be in it, I'd say at least 300 directories to get up into this map pack and maybe dominate it. And then lastly are backlinks, meaning you need more relevant websites linking back to your site in order to show Google that it's you guys that are the authority when it comes to junk removal companies in the Raleigh area. Now, if you were to do this, you would become number one eventually. Now, like I said at the beginning of the video, you can take this information and implement it yourself. That's cool. Or if you want to save yourself some time, you can reach out to me and we can set up a discovery call. Again, my name is Steven. Um, you can just reply back to this email or you can give me a call at 910-551-2006. I am somewhat local. I'm just south of you, just outside of Fayetteville. So we can meet if you wanted to. But either way, I appreciate your time and I hope you have a good rest of your day. Take care. Bye.